Marlo wanna be. Fuck what they saying, they don't know me like that. They don't know how we coming down.
Welcome to the motherfucking Toronto Beckham podcast. It's your host, Toronto Beckham. And today I got a real special guest for y'all, man. I'm here with my guy, Independence 412, man. Introduce yourself to the people, man.
What's up, guys? It's Independence. I've been rapping about 10 years. I'm honored to be in this position to be here with my man right here. And, yeah.
Before we get started, tell these folks where they can follow you at.
Instagram at Independence412 and Twitter at Rap Larry David.
Rap Larry David.
Yes.
Who's Larry David before we get started?
I'm pretty sure he did Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He was the producer on that. And I'm pretty sure he's involved with Seinfeld.
Seinfeld?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Rapping 10 years, okay. And you're not from Pittsburgh originally. You're from Louisiana, right?
Yeah, New Orleans.
You're from New Orleans, man. How long you been in Pittsburgh?
Shit, 4 years?
All right, man. So take us back to the beginning in New Orleans, man.
Yeah, here we go, man. So I was a happy kid, I'm just kidding. No, but in New Orleans, it's a very diverse city, So there's jazz, blues, ragtime, hip hop, of course. There's pop, vocal jazz. Every bit of music under the sun you would find in New Orleans. And I remember walking in the French Quarter with my mother, or my brother, my sister, my dad, whatever the case was, and just being mesmerized by these people in the streets playing these instruments, these makeshift instruments, or sometimes real instruments. And they would have like a washboard and quarters, and they'd be going ham. It was crazy. But yeah. So unfortunately, I ended up moving a lot as a child.
Yeah.
But so I ended up moving to Texas, right? Nacogdoches, Texas, a very small town. I was there for about a year, if that. And I went up to Virginia the next summer with to see my father, because my mother and my father were kind of separated at the time, not divorced, but separated.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that summer was the last summer I had with my mother, and I didn't even spend it with her. She actually was killed in a car accident in October 21st, 2011. That's about 10 years ago this year, and that really ruined my life. But the thing about things like that I learned recently was, like, those things make you stronger as a person. So I was 9, right? My mother just died. I was just not a word to describe the feeling I felt, and that's the honest truth. And I remember I would rap to the popcorn popping in the microwave here and there. As like a metronome, I would rap, and it'd be so bad, but, I stuck with it consistently, enough to be like, okay, this is kind of cool. I went to my dad and was like, Dad, let's listen to some music. So he introduced me to NWA. And of course, I was the only white kid in my class screaming, fuck the police, that's just how it is,
Mm-hmm.
I loved every record on Straight Outta Compton, sincerely, I really did.
Yeah.
And so I rapped here and there for a couple years. Then I moved back to New Orleans, specifically Covington, which is across the bridge from the city. So I lived in Covington for a little bit, and that's when I started really fucking with rap, like for real. Like rap was my shit. Like I was memorizing MGK and Eminem and Mos Def. Yeah, sure. And Mos Def and
What's going on there, brother?
anything. Mos Def specifically. Mos Def and Talib Kweli are my favorites to this day. I respect everyone who's done it, but Mos Def and Talib Kweli are the best of the boom bap genre, in my opinion. Besides, like, the obvious, Rakim, Eric B, like Grandmaster Flash, like the quintessentials. I mean, I'm talking Mos Def, like 1 for Charlie Hustle, 2 for Steady Rock, 3 for the fourth coming live future shot. Like, come on, dude, it's crazy, like,
Slow down. He's 19.
19, yeah,
He's talking about Mos Def.
100%, man, and.
You started rapping 10 years ago. You was listening, so like that's what you came up on, like Mos Def, boom bap.
Big L, a lot of Big L.
How?
My father.
Oh, okay. So
My
that's
father
what your
is
dad
my
was
biggest
listening.
inspiration to this day.
Yeah, okay.
Like, we always fight. We don't always fight, but we do fight. But I think the key thing with me and him is that we always love each other, and we're always there. Like, he would take a bullet for me, and I would absolutely kill or take a bullet for him.
So your father's one of your biggest influences.
Fuck yeah. I love my dad. Shout out, Dad.
Salute.
Absolutely.
Because we all reflections, right?
100%, man. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to give y'all a little inside scoop. As a kid, you think rap is, it's like, as a kid, you think rap is just music, but it's deeper than that. Like, I got introduced to Tupac at a young age, and he's definitely up there in my top 5, like, for real, along with Biggie. These guys were shit. Like, you got to think, like, I'm about to get deep into this, but you got to think Tupac, like, he wasn't a rapper, man. He was a poet. The shit he was saying was happening in the streets, but he was putting a flip on it to where everyone could feel it. There was white kids in the burbs. That's why he said in Hearts of Men, from the burbs to the from the burbs to the from the hood to the burbs. I don't want to say it because I'm not allowed to say certain words in the song, obviously, because I'm white. But but no, it's just crazy. He was a real poet. You know what I mean? And to be real, like, these are the artists that molded me. This molded independence. Mm-hmm. These are the artists that made independence. And I feel that whenever I can shine light on the greats, the true, like, literal legends, that's like an understatement. Talking about Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac, Biggie, Mos Def, Big L. I'm talking about DITC, Diamond D. You know what I mean? Real shit. You know what I mean? Real DJ Premier, for fuck's sake. Like, there's so many people that the new generation does not know, which is a true shame. Oh, you can light it. But I got it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what else would you think me to say?
Nah. But you was saying you had a crazy childhood. I mean, obviously losing your mom. That was 2011. So
right.
You're in Virginia at the time.
Right, but I moved to Elmira, New York. Elmira, New York is actually the same upstate, the same county or whatever that Tommy Hilfiger was in. He was born there.
Okay.
And raised there. And it's not even on the map, I'm pretty sure. Elmira, right. New York is so fucking tiny. Like, it's such a tiny town. Like, there's a gym, and then that's pretty much it. And it's the essential shit.
That's where you grew up?
I didn't grow up there, but when I was like 9 from like almost 10, because that's when my mom died, when I lived there.
Okay, boom. After that, you moved where?
Back to Louisiana.
Back to Louisiana.
Yep.
And how long did you stay in Louisiana?
5 years, 6 years.
Like, so you were in, like, close to New Orleans?
Oh, yeah. I went there frequently.
Yeah, like, how treacherous was New Orleans? Like,
man, well, of course, like, outside looking in, news is a big way to, really see this shit, because it really shines a light on the horrible shit that happens and never the good shit. So there'd be literal, like, several murders a night, because you got to think this is a very gang-populated city, you know what I mean? And I'm not acting like I'm in the mix. Lord knows I'm not.
So you weren't in that?
I wasn't in the mix, but I definitely saw it on the news from the outside looking in. You know what I mean? And, it's a terrible thing to even think about. I just saw a video on Instagram of a dude getting freaking gunned down in Puerto Rico. That shit ruined my day, like, for real. Like, people don't care what the beef is, dude. It's a temporary, it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. You know what I mean? I don't believe in that shit. I don't care if you're my boy or whatever. I'm gonna talk you down because, like, life is valuable, dude. Like, you got to think at the end of the day, that's someone's son, daughter, husband, mother, wife. You got to think there's deeper levels to this shit. So I think New Orleans is definitely a great place to go and visit for Mardi Gras, especially Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is fucking lit. But it's pretty dangerous if you live in the city. Like, I mean, from what I've heard from my dad's childhood, he grew up in Kenner. You know what I mean? Kenner's pretty horrible. And he just told me some shit that he's been through. And, it's just, I'm not going to sit here and lie. It's not have much to talk about, but I'm going to be real. I've heard horrible things about the cities. You know what I mean? It's just Baton Rouge. Everyone knows Baton Rouge is horrible. It's the highest murder capital in the state. But, I just don't really want to.
So you've heard the stories through your dad?
Right. I've never, like, been in the mix. Lord, no.
So your dad was in the mix?
My dad wasn't in the mix as far as I know.
Okay. He just witnessed it.
Right.
Okay.
Because he was in Kenner. Like, Kenner, Louisiana is a pretty bad area.
Yeah. Okay. And the gumbo, man. I love gumbo.
Ooh, don't even get me started on the cooking, baby. Man. Ooh, shit.
You missed that, man.
No, I don't miss it. I make it.
I don't believe this guy.
This dude's capping. He's going to believe it when I send him gumbo and seafood pasta with everything. I'm talking oysters, scallops, shrimp, crawfish, if we could find it. Like, every seafood you can get at Woolies. Like, every seafood you can get at Woolies, we get.
Yeah. You be cooking like that, man. Damn.
Fuck yeah, daily.
That's all, man. We gotta,
daily.
We got to put that to see what it...
Let's see what's going, man. Let's get it going.
Yeah. All right, so boom. How you end up in Pittsburgh?
My dad wanted to escape New Orleans. We're jumping a lot of shit that happened, but I'm gonna go back. So we actually had to leave our house for a time. So we lived with my gram. I miss her dearly, but things didn't work out in the end between us. And we lived with her. And so my dad was in and out of jail at the point for shit he did not do. And because his ex was a crazy bitch. I'm not gonna disclose her name because she's a fucking whore, but So he was put in prison for 6 months for something he did not commit. Around Christmas time, I don't know exactly when it was, but my dad, he called me on Christmas Eve with the news, which we'll get to soon, but my dad was jumped by 3 killers and a rapist, and they pretty much beat him almost to death. Half of his face ruined, you know what I mean? And he called me one day, Christmas Eve, I believe, and he was like throwing up blood, he said. He was pretty much clinging to his life, and I have a song called The Story of My Life where I said, Christmas Eve he called, his ex put a hit on his head inside the box, called me on Christmas Eve, was throwing up blood, and I was scared as fuck, but I don't know what the fuck. You know what I mean? It's basic. The point of it is not to be a complex rhyme. The point of it is to emphasize the fear. And I did that by saying fuck 2 times. You know what I mean? Because I don't curse like that unless I'm emphasizing. Mm-hmm. So I'd be like, damn, that's fucking fire. I'm never going to be like, yo, who is that fucking fuckhead? You know what I mean? I'm not going to address someone with that. Mm-hmm. It's common respect. It's decency.
Yeah.
You know? And so he ended up serving more time, unfortunately. And the moment he got out, which was August 4th or something, and I put the payment down on the house as a 16-year-old kid. Mm-hmm. And we moved to Pittsburgh as soon as he got out. My dad was that scared. He wasn't scared, but he was scared. People were fucking targeting him. It was corrupt. The police departments are fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? I'm not here to talk political shit. I'm speaking from experience. You gotta understand. Like, I don't fuck with politics for a reason. Like, I've seen this shit. Like, you know, there was 9 cops aiming guns at my dad at my grandma's house because he was hiding for his life. My dad's not a threat. You know what I'm saying? My dad's a nice ass human being. He would do anything for anyone. He puts himself in troublesome situations by doing that. He's selfless. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's why I respect him as a man and as a father. You know what I mean? And if you're watching this, Dad, which you will be, I do respect you because you think I'm kidding when I say you're the best dad ever, but in reality, you fucking are. Word is bond, man. Fucking blessed. But we moved to Pittsburgh, and that was when depression really became a real thing for me in my teens.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, you know, moving around as a kid is different. You're a kid. Kids are less judgmental than young adults. So I'm a 17-year-old rapper at this point. Everyone's judging me. You know, they're like, oh, he thinks he could rap, this, that, and the third. Yeah, fuck him. You know what I mean? And really, like, it was a good school. Teachers were awesome.
What school is this?
South Fayette High School.
I know the neighborhood.
Yeah, I really don't fuck with anyone there except a select few. And, like, I'm not afraid to say that because no one can tell me to feel different.
Fuck them.
I'm not afraid to speak my mind.
Give him one.
Like,
give him one.
And that's one thing. That's one thing about me. Is like, if you fuck me over, you're not doing it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a real thing. Like, I'm not going to get played twice in a row. And most of these people at that school are just negative and mean and fucking hateful. You know, freaking rude as fuck. Like, I'm not in the mood for that energy.
I heard about that school. Wasn't there like somebody committed suicide out there?
I don't know. I never heard.
You probably weren't there. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not here to.
But no, that school is. No,
it's a great school. Like, physically, it's a great school. Like, it's a good environment. The people who go there are assholes.
Right.
And that's not their fault. It's how they were raised, unfortunately.
Okay. Damn. So, you had a rough time.
Yeah. I had a really rough time because they were being assholes to me every fucking day, pretty much. And if they weren't, they were talking shit behind my back. Mm-hmm. And, like, that's why they're going to a lot of people from there are going to be watching this because they hate to love me. They really hate to fucking love the boy. I see him liking my pictures, but I don't see him hitting me up. They like it when you win. Okay. My homie BG Scott, shout out BG. He told me independence be independence, and I'm being as independent as I'll ever be, dog. Because I'm sorry. I think that it's very important for people to understand. This is not a diss. I'm not dissing. No, I'm all about peace and love. I'm just keeping it real. Like, if you want respect in this world, you got to give it. But I respect everyone regardless. But I always call it how it is. So if people come to me and they don't like my music, I'd say, awesome. Tell me why. Not because I'm being pompous, because I genuinely want to know. I want to learn how to be better. But certain people around me didn't want to see me do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's negative energy. And when you learn meditation or you fucking read books and you Ernest Hemingway, things that have a beautiful outlook on life, realizing not everything is going to be picture perfect, the happier you'll be. And I don't hate anyone really, besides a couple people that don't even live in this state. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I just don't respect people who don't want to see another brother win off something he loves doing for years. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fucking love you. You watching this? I don't care if you're black, white, Mexican, whatever. I don't give a fuck, dog. I love you. Okay? That's the real thing. Okay? Like, I'm a rapper, so what? I'm fucking like 300 pounds. Who gives a fuck? I'm confident. So you should be too. This is real. I'm taking over Homie's podcast to tell you this because I don't see any fucking rappers saying this. Peep this. Peep this game I'm about to drop. If you are insecure, if you fucking hate yourself, if you are fucking down and out, dog, I made a whole fucking album about this shit. 5 years it took me to make. My dad can stand by me, okay? It's my debut album. I haven't even dropped it. I'm fucking scared because you guys, not you guys, people in general, they don't understand that it's okay to spew feelings. Mm-hmm. People hold that shit in. I've seen it. I witness it every day at school. You can see people holding shit in, going to sleep in class because they don't get sleep at night because their parents are fighting. Whatever the case is, dog, you got to understand, being confident in yourself is the key to success. Okay? Mm-hmm. Like, I just talked to my mentor about this the other day, man. Like, I'm not going to be looked down upon because I'm fat and I rap. Like, what the fuck is that?
Fuck that.
You know? Like, I'm dropping game, food for thought. Like, I'm really trying to be the greatest of all time. And you can't do that by not supporting the people. Why do you think people love Tupac? That man was the people. That man died for the people. Look what the music he dropped posthumously. That shit still touches souls. Mm-hmm. This man knew he was gonna die. What was it? The Machiavelli, the Illuminati, something. Dropped, ate that shit in 7 days. Hail Mary's me and my dad's joint. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna talk forever.
Nah, I'm with you.
But I'm sorry, I really am. But I just wanted to say that because I see no rappers doing this. You know? I met Logic when I was 15. Rapped on stage with him. Shout out Damon Lamar Hudson. I fucking love you, man. But I met Logic. This is actually a hat he signed. His whole team signed it. It's one of his photographers, Jay Fly. Shout out Pop. Logic himself. Juan. Shout out Juan. And shout out Damien Lamar Hudson. He'll get that joke.
Shout out Logic, man.
7,000 people was my first time I ever rapped in front of someone, man. And I'm going to be real. I fucked it up. I didn't do as good as I wanted to because I wasn't nervous. It's the only song I didn't like from Logic. And I'm not ashamed to say that because he knows I'm a fucking massive fan. Mm-hmm. You know? But all that did, guys, and this is my message to you. When you fuck up, don't be sad for yourself. Because no one out of that 7,000 people was like, yo, he did horrible. They were like, yo, this is a 15-year-old kid living his fucking dream. Mm-hmm. The shit's in your head, dog. Get out of your head. Okay? If you want to be successful, you must speak it. But you also must work it. Do you understand? I work and I say. People hate that. People have told me to my face, you're fucking arrogant. You know what I say? I laugh. I honestly laugh because I am not arrogant if you know me. I care about people. If that's a fucking crime, kill me. Please, I'm right here. You know where I stay. Kill me. I'm open. I love people. That's why I make music. So to see people hate on someone who loves everyone, I just met him and I love him. He knows I'm a nice person. He could vouch for me. I'm not saying I'm a nice person. I can be mean. But everyone can. It's human. It's human nature. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry for the thing I just said. I'm just sorry for taking over your show.
Nah, you didn't take over, bro. I felt like you just had a lot that you had to get off.
It's for the people, bro.
All right. Now let's get to you. I know you want to do it for the people. What are your goals with all of this? And talk about, like, you said you hate some of the people at South Fayette. Like, does that, like,
I don't hate them. I don't hate them. I just don't respect how they don't want to see me win.
Why don't they want to see you win? You're like, you're thinking that they're thinking about you.
But it's no. I don't think they do know.
You know for sure that they're like.
It's only like 4 people.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like 1,000. It's not the whole fucking school. They're not like, oh, Independence is a bitch. Like, no, it's not like that. No, it's no diss to the whole school, dog.
Okay.
I just didn't have a good experience. I love most of the teachers there, dog.
Okay, so you got like 4 haters.
Yeah, 4 haters, man. They're assholes.
To be, but they should be rooting for you. Like, they're family. They're close.
Yeah.
They're close enough.
They're actually, yeah. I'm not gonna disclose to them. They don't know if they watch this, but it's like they went to the school, but they're more like, you know what I'm saying?
You still interact with these people?
No, it's like a family.
Okay. So, do you see these people?
Not anymore.
So let it go, bruh. This is therapy. Toronto Beckham podcast.
Yeah. No, I'm not even trying to sound like a bitch. No, the only reason it fucks with me is because, like, I made the mistake. But they can't accept that I'm a man and humans make mistakes.
What was the mistake?
So, okay, I'm going to get real. And if you're watching this, I fucking love you. Any 4 of you. Don't do that, bro.
My bad.
It's all right. I love you if you're watching this. But, I did a horrible thing, man. I tried to fight someone who did not deserve it. And I actually used to get along with him pretty well. I didn't always like him, and I really didn't like him at all. I just didn't like his demeanor, his cockiness. He treated my brother wrong a couple times. But I respect him because he started his own business. It's not easy to do. It's during a fucking pandemic. You know what I'm saying? But I heard something, so I went over there, and I was like, dude, I'm going to fuck you up. In front of my whole family. And I had said prior comments to one of my family members, and I hurt her feelings, and I feel absolutely horrible about it today. It's not something that I can just sleep about. It's like this is a demon that follows me, And so I just it's just the fact that people don't want to realize that you're human, and they want to just see the mistake. They don't want to see the progress. They don't want to see the things you have done to improve. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And any real, look, I'm probably offending everyone watching this. But I hope that's not the case. But if, me being proud of who I am as a human and me wanting to help the people watching, whether it be 200, 200,000, 200 million, don't give a fuck. I love every one of you watching because humans don't really love everyone. Not a lot of humans love everyone.
Right.
There's so much killing. There's so much racism. Why is racism even a thing? I don't know any racist, thank God, but I have definitely seen it on social media. That shit's fucked up, dude. So like I said, to clarify, I hate no one from the school. I don't hate anyone, but people that aren't even in this state, I just don't understand why people don't want to, let's say a simple gesture like sharing a song takes 2 seconds, and you're gonna like it because your favorite rapper made it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dog. I'm just being funny. But no, seriously, it's easy to share, but I genuinely do believe, because I put my all into the craft I make. You know what I mean? I believe it all. I believe my craft that I create is very special. Because I look around and I see the Playboy Cardis, the Travis Scotts, the Baby Keems, the Polo G, shout out Polo G. I'm just all these great artists that aren't my style, which is a shame. Because I love their music most of the time. I just can't listen to it like that because it's not my style. And everyone my age loves that music. And if you listen, I'm not that.
Okay.
People think I'm 30 most of the time because I'm spitting boom bap hip hop shit with lyrics dense as molasses. You got to understand, this shit's not a game. And it never was. From the moment I started, I knew that 9-to-5s weren't going to work for me. Working them just confirmed it. I'm sitting with a creative right now. He's letting me go off on how I love people, which is probably the corniest shit ever, but fuck it.
Stand on it.
You'll catch me with this attitude and this mentality every day, because Kanye didn't wake up thinking he wasn't going to be Kanye. I'm independent, knowing I'm going to be bigger than Kanye.
Okay.
And I'm manifesting it, but I'm working it into existence. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a matter of, do you respect the game? Do you love it enough to put your all into it? Because if you love hip-hop like you love a girl, you will get rich, okay? I'm telling you. Word is bond, for real.
Word up.
Yeah, what's up, B? From New York. These motherfuckers stealing my cannolis.
You fuck with New York?
Hell yeah, bro.
You
I know a
up there?
hell of people from New York. I used to live there. Not in the city, but in the state.
You go to the city?
I actually missed my one opportunity, man.
Man, we gotta go.
Let's do it.
Cause I be up there, man. It's lit.
I definitely have heard that. I know a couple people from Brooklyn.
I went up there, just recorded an album, man. Put it out in 7 days.
Damn.
Shot 5 videos. Called the album 7 days. Then I dropped 7 days too. Shot 4 videos in 7 days. Okay. I'm just playing. I just had to get mine in a little bit. But
no, go ahead, bro.
Nah,
it's okay to talk your shit, bro.
It's the Toronto Beckham podcast, man. We just rapping and chopping it up for 30 minutes, man. I got my homie Independence in the building. Tell me how you got the name Independence.
Read the dictionary. Yeah.
You had the dictionary.
You could look in my room. I have people that would vouch for me. I usually have my thesaurus and my rhyming dictionaries out when I write, or I have the rhyming dictionary app on my phone. My vocabulary is very big. I just try not to use it too much because people say I sound like a computer, which is kind of weird. But
so, hey Siri, what's the definition of independence?
this is gonna be fun.
Independence means a Historic city in northwestern Missouri, east of Kansas
That's not
City.
why I picked it.
Population 110,440 as 2008. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Yes.
I'm
Independence
definitely a
means
city.
the fact or state of being independent.
You're independent means fuck all that. Meaning you're self-sufficient. You don't need
Pretty
anything
much,
to
yeah.
go.
And it was more like the root word independent.
Yeah.
Like I pretty much like my whole childhood I felt alone really. Not best I mean, after my mom died.
Yeah.
You know, I had a good childhood until then. Unfortunately, she died, but I just really felt alone most of the days. You know, and thinking of a word, I literally woke up one day. It's gonna sound so fake, but I promise it's a true story. I woke up one day. I was like, "Damn, I'm gonna be a rapper." I was like 15 or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I make songs on my phone. Every song you hear me make is made on my iPhone with a Blue Yeti mic, worse than this one. Seriously, it's just how it is. But you can't tell.
You make all your songs on your iPhone.
I can prove it.
No, I know people who do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just wanted people to know that, like, dude, if you have a dream, man, like fuck what people tell you, cause like dreams are attainable, dog. Like, I met Logic off the pure will of manifestation, and my homie Damien, man. If I didn't manifest it, I doubt it would have happened. I knew Damien. He was a great guy from the jump, super talented human being. Shout out Bobby Boy Records, sign the boy. I truly believe that manifestation is true, because I got this opportunity after I was talking to my homie about not being fulfilled with the things I've been receiving in terms of like offers to do things and shows and stuff. You know, I had an opportunity to do a show, but I didn't like the payout. You know what I mean? So I just didn't do it. You know?
So you said the payout. You didn't want to be paid. You wanted to be
No,
paid.
I did not want to be paid.
What do you mean by payout?
Like the not payout, show out. Like the people who were gonna come.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah, I didn't do it. The people that, because I don't want to waste my time.
You didn't. You knew.
I'd rather do open
no
mics.
one was going.
Exactly. See, I knew it.
How did you know that?
Because I don't think I have a fan base strong enough in this city in particular to do a show.
So no one else. So you were the only one promoting it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what they were saying. Like, if you have fans, you can do this show and we'll pay you like $100 or whatever. And I was like, yeah, cool, but I'm not gonna have anyone show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally didn't even tell my dad about it. That's how pointless it was. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time. Like, because why would you rap for no one?
I think next time you gotta just pull people in. I mean, it's hard.
It is. No, it definitely is, and that's why I stepped back from it.
But you're full so if you got that opportunity again.
Oh, I definitely would take it. I have more fans now than I did back then. That was like a year ago.
Okay, so you had to build it up.
Yeah, exactly. Now I've definitely got like at least like 30 fans, which is crazy.
All right, you on SoundCloud?
I'm on SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, all the shits, bro. Everyone.
Yeah. You make your own beats?
Actually, I have the talent of making beats, but I actually have my homie Anthony. Shout out Antic. He makes crazy beats. Mm-hmm. So I know how to make beats. I'm actually going to school for audio production, but I prefer to support the homies. You know what I mean?
You're in school right now?
Yes, LA Film School.
You said LA?
LA Film School, yeah. It's online.
It's online, okay. So you're learning this all online?
Yeah. They do like Zooms and like I'm only like a month in, but like 3 months in, they're gonna show you how to get the shit. They're sending me like a MacBook Pro.
What are you trying to do with that?
Create a studio. I want to like make a branch of studios around the city.
Trying to like do engineering.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna teach me in a certain course. That's what the guy told me.
Yeah. I do a segment. I need your craziest story from high school, man, or one of the best stories from high school for you.
Well, that's gonna be hard because I was pretty lame in high school. But let's think. Oh, well, yeah.
Your best experience. You never had a great day?
Fuck, at school?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
You had all bad.
It's fucking school, dude. No, I'm just kidding. No. So shout out Mr. King, man, from Mandeville High School, man.
Hold up. Cut off.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. I get it. We can do it. We good.
Start?
Story off, yep.
Yeah, so shout out to Mr. King at Mandeville High School. There was one day in particular, nothing really special happened, but he doesn't understand how much it deeply touched me. So we're about third quarter the freshman year, and I told him, I was like, Mr. Ken, did you know I rapped? Did you know I rapped? And he goes, well, Jacob, I did not know that, but you're a very intelligent young man. So I'm paraphrasing. But he's like, you're a very intelligent young man, so I imagine you're pretty good at it. You know, because I mean, he claims to this day on the phone calls we have that I always like shined above the rest. Like I always was more like I wasn't like good at what the class was like teaching, but I was good at every other thing. You know what I mean? He always respected that, he said, and he would always take one-on-one time with me to help me like learn, and I respect that so fucking much in a teacher. And you know, it just changed my life, dude. And I showed him a song called Back Again, which is not on SoundCloud no more, but it was called Back Again, and it was to Bring the Pain by Method Man, and it just like he loved it, you know. And I wasn't shit. I was freshman year in high school, dude. I'm like a year out of high school now.
But you remember that vividly
because his reaction was. Look, I always say the best part of making music is the reactions you get from the people who listen, and that was the day I realized that that's why I do this shit. For people to smile at a punchline, or people to make the nasty face to a crazy bar, whatever. If they listen, it's humbling. I got like 14 views on my most recent song, man. It's crazy. Like that's 14 people who liked it. If there's likes, like physical likes, that's even better. They really liked it. If there's a comment, they really, really liked it. You know what I mean? If people don't understand that, getting 14 likes should not be discouraging. It should be the opposite. Like I look at that shit as an opportunity to make these 14 fans 100 fans. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's a serious like.
Let me stop you.
All right, go ahead.
Kick that freestyle, bro, before we get up out of here.
You gonna play a beat? I don't have to. I don't need a beat.
Acapella that joint.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm going crazy. I'm a good fella like Martin Scorsese, a free man like Morgan. I'm driving Miss Daisy. I'm counting dead prez like I'm Jay-Z. I may be the illest alive, but yes, I knows that. Asking where the studio record, now where the hoes at. You ain't know my level with the ladder, little boy. Wave around a stick like you think it's a toy. We got cops taking knees on the necks of the George Floyds, but I'm trying to spread a message, they ignoring the boy. It's always hashtag this, hashtag that, but you never lift a finger unless the actions double tap or share. Be honest, dog, you really don't care. Life is just a game, don't rest just like the head, cause I feast upon the prey in this game. Yes, I'm the predator, got flows that go for miles like the Mississippi River, just to guarantee I'm never losing sleep over competitors. Do this for the fam, not allowed to break bread with us. Do this for the street, iconic. Do this for the fleet, iconic. Shout out Dot D, makes beats psychotic. This a freestyle, fucking with the Don. Everybody know that everything I spit is hot. I'ma kill it one time. I can spit it real fast, but you know every time I do freestyles, I have a blast. Yeah, I'm making a metronome. You can't fuck with the Don. You wanna go home, but every time I do a show, you always come through. That's not really a show, it's more an open mic. Everybody know I'ma throw it right like Mike Psych. Nah, he was a lefty. Everybody wanna contest me, won't best me. The Don is back. Yo. Let's think. It's the young Voyager. Name is Independence. Optimism turned to delusion, but manifested because I said it and worked. School these MCs like teachers, and it's time to go to work. Check the lyrics I disperse to blow minds. All I've ever spit since the Genesis is dope rhymes. Pen so sharp it leaves incisions in the back of your brain like transplants. You ain't thinking the same. Walking miles in the snow to get a blue Gatorade. Got no wheels in the city of steel, and that's for reals. Like the footage they capture when shooting film. I got dope flows in the sixth sense like Bruce Willis. Really down the ride, homie. Tell me who we killing with this lyricism. I'm transforming into venom. So homie, if there's a beef, let's resolve and settle nerves. Like walking on Lego pieces. Just the truth really hurt. Only working with my brothers.